help people.
Sunlight, and I think it says something about releasing hormone. So it stimulates, right? You expose the notes, so it stimulates the plant. So this wasn't bearing, so we did the same. You know, so we tied it down.
Yes.
And if you look, you're gonna see a naseberry right here.
Yeah, well, see one here, Joe?
Yes.
Right there.
Right. So when you expose it, more to sunlight. So you look at this now. So we better look at, you see these notes coming up.
More.
And see it flowering here.
A fruit should come there.
This is
Oh, what is it? Mulberry.
This is mulberry. All right.
The sunlight, so that's why you chop out the top. When you chop out the top, more sunlight gets in.
So you expose it. That's why you have. All right. So, and again, as we say, these you can fill them with soil and you can put them in there beside your house, wherever it is, some place, and plant something in there.
Or bamboo, you can use bamboo.
So any little thing around the house,
right,
like container, you utilize it for
tires.
Yes.
We utilize tires too. Alright. Over here, again, we still have flowers in here. These are not eaten, but they're serving their purpose to attract insects to the place. You know, a few of them carry with you. But if you notice, look at this, see the flower? So you're going to attract a lot of good insects you want.
Okay.
So when you come back, you can, there's hundreds of them. We're going to try see if we can get you down here.
Yeah. Be careful when you're coming down.
Yes.
Behind the slide.
Right. We're going to try see if we can get you down here.
That's a really long one. What's the here? Let's take it down.
Alright, so you have to watch your steps now. You see that pumping?
Yeah. Up in the tree. I saw that when I was younger. Pumpkin in that tree, people, you know? Yeah. Yeah. So pumpkin bearing in pear tree. Pumpkin bearing a pear tree. You want to see that? Yeah, I'm way up there, you know? That's because you have a lot of apple down here, man.
Yeah, we have apples there too. Alright, so
the place is very...
This is a more commercial type, right? So
this greenhouse here.
Yes, now remember again.
No touching.
No touching. You don't normally allow people to come in, but keep it good.
Okay. Give me social distance from the plants.
Now we have spiders in here.
Oh,
I don't know why spiders love a place like that. This is a pattern. The pattern your way ward, you know. But kid, don't go ahead and make spiders being it. Alright, so.
It's the party.
Pepper and tomato.
Yeah, there are other things. The tomato does well. Not tomato, sweet pepper. Not sure about this tomato, we might have to take them out. See sweet, you see these sweet peppers? How they look?
Yeah.
Now sweet pepper is about $600 a seed and $400 per pound now. So you can imagine if you have this full of sweet pepper.
It just roll back. In December it was 8 and 7.
Yes, it was 8 and 7. So
what you're saying, we can actually make a income from farming?
Yes, man. And watch me now. Remember now, if you look at what we use, they've been here quite some time. You just use regular sticks to make the thing. And as you make the millions, then you can make metal houses and so on. Now this is drip irrigation. So the drip comes from up there. Line up. So we just turn on water from up here and you come and check. Make sure that water is dripping.
Yeah.
And you see they are
Yeah man, they look lovely.
bearing. Now, this one is not a regular. I'll tell you something. This is not a regular hybrid, you know. And look at it in the greenhouse. This one is a regular hybrid. Of course, when you go sit up as in here, you know, if you notice, if you look at it, you'll notice that they're going way up to the sky.
Yeah.
So they'll go all 12 feet up there, you know.
Oh.
Bearing, so somebody have to have a ladder. I want you to notice that the bottom leaves are removed.
What's that here?
Because they're not going to bear anything down there. So all they're doing would be taking nutrients. So you send it up there. Is a pattern?
Yeah, question. Alright, like how we see it going up in the air in terms of production. How the production go?
Yeah man, it bear as it go. So if you notice, they start bearing from here.
Yeah.
And it bear right through. Don't you decide when to take it out. So you will notice the plant and realize that it's like diminishing return. Because normal, if you look at a plant like this, for example, this one, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so, and it's at this stage. Alright? So when a big plant just giving you 1 or 2, you know that it's time to part with it. What these do? So you prune, or look at the, you see these? Now we don't have all the time to do it, so we pay somebody to
in terms of
to do this.
In terms of fertilizing now, in this setting, how often you
Once or twice per week, depends on what you see.
Okay.
You put it in the mixture of the
in the tank. So you have 2 tanks out, one for fertilization one.
Yeah.
And then you decide which fertilizer you can use, because you have organic fertilizer, you have regular. So you decide how you want to feed the plant. Now you don't have to use bags, let me also say.
Yeah.
There's a reason cost. So you could actually mold up these and plant it directly in the soil.
in the ground.
Give me an example of what type, which of the leaves you prune. Very important. Because the fact the leaves are similar to the same. But give me an example.
The lower leaves, these are pruned. So if you look at this, for example, you see these leaves down here at the bottom.
The lower one, brother.
Yeah.
The lower ones.
Yeah, and you don't normally want to start pruning them until you see they put fruit up there. So if you look here, these lower leaves. Alright, the other thing now, you have to decide. Normally with sweet pepper we carry 2 branches. So you have to also prune it. So if you look at this plant, Barakar,
Yes.
you notice there are 1, 2, 3.
Right.
So when you prune, we're gonna break.
There.
You're gonna break this one off.
Right.
So you're getting 2 branches.
2 branches.
And then you have the second cord. So afterwards, you're gonna have to put another cord on this one that you're bringing.
To support it.
Right. So you're bringing 2 branches. With the tomato, only 1. You normally. You can bring 2 if you want.
And the reason for this, taking if you have 3 branch and you take away 1 from it, it gives the plant more strength and more nutrients for the fruit.
And the more those branches you have, it's gonna affect the size of the fruit.
Okay.
So the fruit size is important.
Okay.
So if you know, you come right down here. Okay.
So when you do planting in the greenhouse, it's kind of more control.
Yes, man. Control, man.
Yes.
Control insect, control temperature, control humidity. Yes, it is efficient in time.
Right.
Now, right now, as well, I'm looking at something that is affecting, and you have to deal with it right. Have to deal it right away. So, you look over here, you see Mike. Touching his head,
Right.
looking at that, look burnish.
Very correct.
Right. So that now, I have to.
So let me ask something. If you notice all of them it's not all of them have the might, as I
you
said.
have to-
When the leaves start curl up.
Yes, see it here?
So you have to deal with them individually when you do that?
Wait,
Right
so
away.
you just spray it, you just treat all of them.
Okay.
Whitefly, they say, is normally the vector for the mite. So you want to also spray to get rid of the whitefly.
Okay.
So you don't have to get the guy to come to
Alright,
to spray it right away.
so what your type of chemical then that you would use for this problem?
if the mite,
Yeah.
you know, use Vertimake or Cure.
yeah.
The mite. You can use also neem oil.
Neem oil.
Yeah.
So you have to wait. So right away you have to get rid, because the killer to the sweet pepper is the mite.
Yes.
For the
yeah.
fire.
I'm hearing.
Killer.
Elder, you show us all of this and it look nice and all of these things, but I want you to be realistic now. Tell us the flip side to all of that. What can be some of the problem caused that your greenhouse can run down and stuff like that?
So you know, disease is one of the things that can mess up the greenhouse. Right? So you have to give attention to it. Right, so these plants, like in this case, if you have this whole seed, you can kill all the plants.
But that's got give me a piece of the thing. Let me look at the curve. Let me look at the curve.
No, touch it, Baraka. Let me show you.
Sorry.
So you might carry it.
Yeah. Alright, this here, right. That's a curve, right?
So like a new starter like me now, what are some of the things that I have to look for so to identify the different disease that the plant?
So if you look at this plant, you notice that
it look luscious.
yeah, right. So any change you notice in this plant, if you see white on the leaf, the plant drooping, any change in the regular look, you know that there's something is affecting it.
You said to us earlier out there so, that they have a app where you can identify
the plant.
So do they have anywhere you can take the picture and it can identify?
I suspect so. Yes. Yeah, there's also.
Right. So these are some of the things that we need to have and know about to assist us.
Because the technology is there, you know.
So utilize it.
Yes, man, use it. You try these cucumbers. So. But of course, we're going to take these out. Because you don't want to have anything in here that is...
Mr. Byfield.
That you're putting fertilizer, you're putting time in it and it's not coming to anything. These were planted afterwards.
Okay.
So the mite here again.
These are mite.
Alright, see that?
That might no way with a scratch.
Right. Now this can be remedied too, you know, by breaking that out. And these plants will come stronger after they are affected with disease. But we're gonna have to do that. See, cucumber start here.
You are part of it. The only thing you know, like the process they move the idea.
I'm looking for the blossom and I can't find. So probably we have to take this way. Because you don't want to grow it for 6 months and just getting 1 or 2 when you could have just taken them out.
How long did this beer for?
Yeah?
The pepper, the sweet potato.
How long it bear for?
You decide when you want to bring it for. Like the hybrid, sometimes we carry it for 7-8 months.
Okay, so you allows it to grow as much as it wants.
As long as this is producing at the rate at which you want it to produce.
Okay, I get a picture.
Right. Now color low, we put one row of color in there, and from we put in here, we have all this color spring here. Now here we have these are strawberries. I got these from our uncle. He has a strawberry house up the road. Now watch this, you see this? You can actually from these few roots you can get hundreds in it. See this growing out here?
Yeah.
It's producing so lots that you can just take off and plant. So all of these will come from something like this.
Yeah.
And when it grows out there, it's going to put maybe 3 or 4 with roots on it that you can actually just cut off and plant. Think of about a dozen of them. And of course, you know, the government have a strawberry project.
So those plants is all about learning as well.
Right.
And Brother Scott,
Yeah.
where farming is concerned nowadays, is it that you have a lot of market for farming?
Well, let me put it this way. There's all markets are always available when the people don't know where they are.
Okay.
And remember the thing with food, you know, when a man can say he's not buying any shoes this month, he can't say, well, I'm not buying any food. He has to buy food.
Yes.
Right? If you're not, you say you're not buying the clothes, fine, the clothes can wait, but the food can't wait.
So maybe what the person they need to do have like a network of person who do.
So we have the
marketing and
network,
stuff
man.
like that.
Yeah, we have network and we do have people who want food.
Right.
So the market is not the challenge.
The challenge is just getting more people to do it.
Right, because what? Nobody's going to leave Kingston to come to St.Mary for 20 pounds of sweet.
No, that's a waste of gas and time.
Right. See the pattern? Come.
Yeah, people, you know, so we're still there upon the tour. Just check out the farm, you know what I mean, with Mr. Scott. Just stay tuned, people just like up the video, share the video, and do remember, you know, people don't subscribe, or need to subscribe to the page now. And do remember, people, we do video production overall. So if you're a yard or you're abroad, can do some work, man. Let's link up. 368 73 79. You know the thing, go. Bless it.
Because you have the red and pop up boom.
No. So we're going from different places. This is another way you can do your thing, a simple thing. Actually what we had here was a seedling house. So we'll move it up there. So we are retooling this place. See, look, you see this? Eggplant in here, pop choy.
Yeah, so you start your planting here, so, and then you replant on that side.
So here, I'll tell you what we do. We do seedlings, you know. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll be able to take out some to show you when it was coming up now. But we're gonna give you a little quick outdoor tour. You come this way. Okay?
Yes, I'm coming, sir.
The pattern.
Tell me.
So this is the open field now. This is Irish potato.
Wow. See, look. The last time when I came, this
Think
was
of tomato.
the area that you were working on.
Sorry, bro.
Right, so it's not tomato.
I said, look.
Yeah, you look like
A tomato, my face is tomato, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so Irish potato look when, real?
So this is Irish. So you learn a lot of things.
Yeah, for real.
The one that's called spunta is a white.
The white one.
Yeah.
the leaf them, it can, you don't use the leaf for food.
I guess you can eat too.
You don't sure about
You can use it for green juice, but you can't use the Irish leaf at this stage because you know it is producing.
Yes.
Alright. So we have these. I think this is This is another, you know, some people call this bush cabbage. They call it, how they call it? So you have Irish in different stages.
So as they grow, the leaves get broader.
Yes, man.
Because I noticed that one it look different from.
Yeah, so you're going to have to mold them short.
Okay.
Mold them if you, these look fairly good being mold. So you, now on the
So
side.
how much one tree produce?
Depends, you know, because some 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 2, sometimes 4.
Depends.
Yeah. Right. So, come, let's go quickly up the hill here, so.
Yeah, well, go on, person.
Now this is what this is a plant is called an Indian walnut. So I bought this maybe about 4 years ago. And
Indian walnut.
yeah, you notice it has some nice walnuts on it.
Yeah, I see one over there.
Yeah, and there you see a bunch up there.
Yeah, man.
Now walnuts are very expensive. Yeah.
Okay.
So this tree is producing a lot of walnuts. They are way up there. You see one here? Yeah.
Very expensive.
Yeah, man. So we have a few there. So I guess you can duplicate this tree afterwards. But it seems like it's something that you can actually
Can you cut and plant?
it seems so. But it's, you know, it's fruit, flower and fruit all over it. So we start to plant pineapple along the side, and you're gonna see
Along the edges?
yes.
And you have the receptacle then. That feel like something. You ain't buying up this.
Papaya.
Oh, okay.
Plant this in the corona time too. You see how quick things can come?
Quick.
Yeah, very quick. See papaya here
It's
already.
not black, it's
See fruit here
not. Okay.
in no time.
And then the sun just come on it.
You see pineapple, you see these now? Got them, let's go. Notice car. 1, 2,
Yeah.
1, 2.
I learned that.
Some of those, if you notice here, I have cut out one.
I have to cut out one the other day.
Right, because,
A meal.
right. And look at these.
Oh, he's planting.
There's something more.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat like this. I want to create something here. Because when the rain falls,
Yeah.
it settles.
These are plants. We have ginger too.
What, ginger?
Yeah, ginger all over the place. Yeah, ginger here.
Okay.
This ginger. Yeah. Come along,
Yeah,
come
people
along.
good old ginger, you know?
Yes, man, that's ginger.
What's up on the
So look, ginger
Like
treated.
what?
That's our lady.
Yeah.
Ginger these people. First may I see it, you know. Learn something today, you know?
Ella, these are sweet potatoes.
Ginger, you know?
Yes. Yeah?
So if you give me work for chop them down.
Yeah.
Because when I say a wild grass ever grow up in a place. Hey, I really think.
Alright, so
Sometimes next time I'm too big for learn.
you look at this, you see this pineapple?
So close to plant them? So close?
Yeah.
So they're not hard to weed?
Now, I'm going to tell you the trick with them now. Baraki.
I want to know why
These are what type?
These are the regular sugar loaf.
Oh, sugar loaf.
Okay.
Now,
plant some
you plant it like this. So it's easier to weed. So See, weed on this side, weed on that side.
Okay.
If you have it all over the place, you can't weed it.
So true, some people plant a variety of it.
Yeah, so you don't plant it a big patch all over the place. See? So you see how we plant them here?
Yeah.
Gentlemen that we bought it from. And they'll have like 50,000 roots of these things.
So you talk about that's about a foot of planting, a foot.
Yeah, more or less. You see we plant them?
Yeah.
You finish that?
Right up.
Yes, yes, we do.
I try the wire wall.
Yeah, you use that for weed, so.
Anybody know this plant?
Yeah. Ramgoat National.
I'm going. Good, but
It's like a ramgoat that it's actually dash along it name.
Ha,
So we call it national.
Good tea bush.
I don't know if it's been a good tea. Come.
Ramgoat National, you know, people. I
Come,
know it's good for all heap of things, you know.
If anything, I will have a
Come on, boy, for you.
Yeah.
Tell them about the dandelion.
Yeah?
The dandelion.
Oh yeah, this. Well, I'm not telling them growing in the place.
So you know, beat the seed.
Yeah man, we're going to tell you about all the things that we do. These planting things, Corona. I am also planting coconut.
Oh, coconut material.
Not looking for
Ooh, I want to step on it, you know.
the coconut here, the coconut go down there. Coconut there, so.
Watch your step on the pumpkin there.
Yeah. Come up, man. It's a partner door stories actually. I have to come and pick few ackies that I have here.
Yes.
Because
Ginger again?
this is ginger. Now, if you come, we are planting the whole place up here from down here. Alright? Now come back. I have to come back to pick these. Now watch this. You might not see it, but you see these gingers? See they look healthy. See them here? They have been there for years. Huh? Yeah, they're doing.
What you said, like all that one ready for dig? The ginger?
Yeah, probably already now. Take about 9 months, but we don't normally want to.
9 months for ginger to ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we don't normally take them out until they dry down.
Okay.
Show you that. Alright, we're gonna come right through here. Come right through here to show you what is here, you know. But this is just got a nice planting. Not sure if it has. Is it ready?
Not ready yet, Mr. Scott. You have 2 more months to go.
Plant it in a corona time too?
3 months now.
Since the
A
corona
3 months
planted?
potato? Or for 3 months potato?
So we planted it. And it's just 2 mornings we came and planted. The place was clear at the end of the rain. You see the planting now, they look robust and nice. You see one here.
Yeah, plant it dead one.
Watch your foot.
Sure if it is.
Not ready yet.
Let's get full out
No.
some more. Let's get full out some more.
Yeah. That's the first one.
Oh, okay.
You see down here?
Yeah.
Add some strong ginger under the bush there.
And that bush.
And of course, you know, when rain falling. Now this planting, one of the things with planting, This is a pattern you might know. This is sometime the biggest seller. Some people probably make more money from these. So once you cut this, you remove some of these. Can be sold or you plant them back. Different places. That's yes, that's sweet potato.
This one not elder. You can get and breed that is a potato. 3 months potato.
When you go down there, so you can get
Okay.
a lot. Yeah. Patient and persistent.
Perseverance. Persistent.
We're going to right round the bamboo and go down. So come, let's go again.
Come right around the bamboo. Come nicely. I'm Mr. Shia, my water boot now. You got a rich skill.
Yeah, man. Rich.
Plant them look good. Come in, guys.
You see this now, what you need to cut off this. You see him leaning? You see this leaning barricade?
What caused it, the tree?
It's leaning, showing you that it is crowded.
Okay.
So moving towards the light, so you have to
Okay. So because the big tree cover the sunlight, it's coming this
get
way.
moving on. They call it phototropism.
Okay.
So this one to light. It's going to be left like that. Like a sanctuary for birds and other.
Okay.
Right? So we're not cutting down that
So
section.
you're catering for all life forms.
Right. So we're not cutting down this section. We're going to leave this section as a forested area. Alright, so if you can, you look at it, you'll see.
True. You have a beauty display.
Yeah. We're probably going to, I think we're going to make a little, a trail through it.
Yeah.
And put on some few seats under there. And we're going to make a little wooden,
Cabin.
yes, a little wooden cabin in there.
So
Like-
you don't find any water in the spring or anything?
There's water way down low, water running down there now. And if you notice in the greenhouse, to this side it is wet.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
To
there's
the
actually a
trees.
water channel down there. So we're gonna make a trail come right in and do a little wooden cabin in this
One
thing.
wood there.
Yes, small.
Tree,
Yes. Yeah, this is the best part of the land.
You can notice all the trees that tall in Alaska,
Yes.
in this year. Maybe that's why you can't have the beauty.
Yeah, so we don't want to cut down all the trees. Alright?
Trees have to help hold the land,
Yes.
and plus it attracts rainfall also.
Right. I'll tell you that that's very interesting about a kid. Because sometimes when no rain up the road or around the road,
Rainfall here.
we have rain falling right here. Again, if you notice, coconuts. I'm putting them. Now this is today pineapple again.
Yeah.
Inside.
Ginger again. Supposed to have ginger on it. As soon as it's dried down, it will be wet. So here, we're going to put another piece of Irish potato. I think we have 2 bags down there. We're going to put it right here.
Okay.
Look. I trust me. Nice. You know, I really should have been
It takes a little time.
Should I put my phone by the side and everybody has to.
But ginger, you find ginger popping up all over the place.
Yeah, I realize you have a lot of ginger,
Which
which is right.
Ginger is actually it don't
Cause
die,
ginger-
you know, Ella. Like when it seem like it go down.
Yeah.
Like when I root up the something from the tree died, you can't, you have to just get fresh one.
Little bulbs that we can plant back.
So the ginger, right?
Mm-hmm.
You produce back half of it.
Right. I'm not sure it is ready as yet.
Alright. This I can store this number for you. Okay.
If you notice, now if you can come and see, but there's ginger on it. Let me take out this one. The ginger is on it.
Let me see that ginger first, sir.
It says new part. You can notice that this one was there before. So there's ginger on this one.
Yeah, but that never ready for dig yet done.
Yeah man, this one ready. What happened to this one is it bore
Yeah.
and you never dig it. So it start saying fresh ones again.
Come like even the renter yam.
So if you want to plant, you can plant.
Alright, me call it back and I'll look at it.
You know, Ella.
So these now, you can actually take some of this
Yes.
and go and plant it. Thank you folks for coming today for the tour. I think it would be a blessing to you. But I want to tell you quickly that the S.O.S.T.I.C program aims to get our membership to be converted to the fact that the soil contains silver and gold if it is worked properly.
Yes.
A lot of people in St.Mary and Portland have land, right? A lot of our members, and we want to ask you to utilize the land. As you can see here, you can use small spaces, you can use wider spaces, you can use professional setup greenhouse, all of that you can use. But I want to also make an appeal to the wider public. If you look in your communities, you will notice there are a lot of people who are sitting down idle and they have land. Anybody have land, have money. You just need to spend a little time. Start small, and as the thing grow, you'll be inspired to plant more. The S.O.S.T.I.C program endeavors not only to assist our school, but to get money into people's pocket by asking them to plant a little. For the past 4 or so years, we have joined up Buttercar and Stepatton with the Adventist Agricultural Association based in the United States, called ADAGRA for short. You can check it online. Just type in ADAGRA, ADAGRA, and you'll see what they're doing. They're emphasizing backyard garden, country living, getting back to the soil, using the soil to sustain schools and institutions and so on. We have paid them several visits. Last one was last year, January. We went to Florida, and they just completed another conference last week. So they have really enriched us. We have a lot of knowledge about how to grow things and to grow better. There is a way that you can use seawater to improve the quality of your food and also the fertility of the soil by mixing 1 part of seawater to 10 parts of fresh water to help to mineralize your soil. But we want to ask people to come on board the S.O.S.T.I.C program. You can call me and talk to me about it. But Kevin Kid, you can talk to him. It's a pattern, the others you can. Pastor Arlington Woodburn. So that we can get this program. You have seen what it can do. It can put some extra money in your pocket. You can pay the light bill at the end of the month or the water bill or buy some gas if you plant something. Another thing you can do also is the matter of seedling. You can produce some seedlings and put them out to your gate and people will come and purchase them. Money does grow on tree and you see some money tree growing here. So, you know, let's come on board. We meet every Tuesday evening. It's a Zoom link. But a kid, maybe we can give it, is our chairman. Just give him your number, and if you want to give your number so folks can talk with you when you know. But what you have to say about a kid or a chairman, say something as we conclude today. Real thank you for coming, everyone.
Yes. Elder, I just really want to say thanks for allowing us to come in your space. If you notice, we have to even wear in our mask because we still are practicing the government protocol to curtail this COVID disease. But for the most part, we had a wonderful time. We see a variety of plants in different aspects, even on the rooftop, limited dirt, and we get good plants, the greenhouse and plus the outer field, and it was excellent. I also want to say thanks to Pastor Woodburn, who is the founder for Adagra. And our for S.O.S.T.I.C rather. Yes, for S.O.S.T.I.C, I get it wrong. For S.O.S.T.I.C. And I also want to say thanks, as you said earlier, to Pastor Greenfield, who leave America and come out here at Robbins Bay also to assist us to help us to reach where we are. And our aim is to go full speed ahead. We are appealing to the Seventh-day Adventist Church across the entire Jamaica, but for now we are focusing on Northeast Jamaica Conference, where Portland and St.Mary is concerned. And we want the teachers and the students them within the education institution in this parish to be a part of this, because you cannot want to be safe and at the same time you are not participate in the program. So we are appealing to you to come on board and be a part of this. And as Elder Scott said earlier, we have some young people out there. We are appealing to you also. Farming is a viable way of generate income, and we are asking you also to come on board and be a part of this. Some person said farming is dirty and all of these things, but it can pay your bills. So just come and be a part of it. And as you know that next week we won't have any field trip, but after that, every Tuesday we want to go to our different places where we have different S.O.S.T.I.C members who have different farm, and we can see how far we are going. The counsel that we get from Adagra and from our director, Elder Scott and Pastor Woodburn, and by the grace of God, we are going to do great exploits. So see you again in our next episode where we can show you what S.O.S.T.I.C is doing.
The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. And really and truly, money really grows on tree. But for us to see money grow on tree, we have to plant. It is the soil that is going to do the trick. It was a good time we had been here since morning, and we have elsewhere to go at this time. And I just want to encourage those persons who are out there who thinking that farming is just a normal thing. I have a guest coming for you, brethren. It is time now when we come together as a people, united in S.O.S.T.I.C program. join the board on S.O.S.T.I.C and reach out to other people as well. Oh, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus.
So yeah, people, I just want to say manners and respect again for all of the people who like the video, who share the video. Enough respect to S.O.S.T.I.C group, you know what I mean? I reach out to the younger generation and I reach out to the people more all the time. The farm is a good thing, you know what I mean? And people need to join S.O.S.T.I.C group. And you can stay tuned to Darker Shade video production on this platform to see all of the field trip that we have to take. Because we're there for support and we're there the real thing. So just people to subscribe, share, comment, and like. You know the thing go. And people, it was a great pleasure, you know what I mean, to be a part of the whole project today, you know what I mean. I'm on board because S.O.S.T.I.C, to what I said I'm do is a good thing. And it's a good look for St.Mary and Jamaica overall, you know what I mean? Because what do, them give back to the less fortunate and to the school them, you understand? So people, support S.O.S.T.I.C, man. And no mean support Darker Shade video production as well by clicking that bell, clicking on all so you can see all of the video them will drop. Just stay tuned and look out for another video, man. Blessed love, one love.